asked yourself that in spite of accomplishing so many things and getting so many things which you have desired, you are still not happy, dissatisfied? What can be the reason? So, I am here to tell you about the 5 causes of misery, the causes of human suffering, according to Maharishi Patanjali. These are the 5 major causes which I will be sharing with you in this video. The first one is Avidya. Now, what is Avidya? Avidya means ignorance. There is no Vidya. There is a lack of knowledge. Now, what is this knowledge? This knowledge is, what can you say? It's not just a mere information. The knowledge or the wisdom is something which uplifts you. Knowledge can never bind you. But what is happening with all of us is, we are learning so many different things, we are consuming so many different informations, reading so many different books, and still we are feeling so much of bondage that you cannot say as a wisdom or the knowledge. So the knowledge of the self, where you are aware, where you know who you are to the deepest layer, that can only be the true knowledge, the knowledge of the self. The knowledge should uplift you. So that's the thing. What's happening is, we are learning so many things and it's creating a sort of ego in us. So I'll be coming with the next affliction. Asmita, the sense of I-ness, that individuality, that I-ness which separates us from everybody around us. So it starts from the body consciousness. When we think that we are nothing beyond this body, we are just this body, we are just this form, then we have a strong sense of I-ness, Asmita, which separates us from the other individual and which guides our actions, our feelings. Can you even imagine if somebody is going to identify themselves with this body? How are they going to act? They are going to be utterly selfish, and this is what is happening. You can see around. It seems everybody is in some sort of race. They are not asking the deeper questions of life, the deeper meaning, moving towards the accomplishments one after another. But where is happiness? Nobody is asking that question. So that sense of I-ness. Again, the third one is Raga. Fourth one is Dwesa. So Asmita is the ground where from emerges the Raga and Dwesa. It's all the play of me and mine. So if I'm this body, so whatsoever things are attached with this body, I'm going to say that, okay, that's mine. I'm going to show the authority, and I have a sort of attachment or the liking towards that. So it's automatically that if I'm liking certain thing, I have a not so much of liking towards the other things, or you can say that a sort of disliking. So from there, that Raga, attachment, arises, and the Dwesa, that is hatred, arises. So just identifying our own self with this body is the cause of this Raga and Dwesa. Now, following the middle path, even if you're feeling so much of attachment, as I know many of us in this time, we are feeling attachment towards our things or the people or the certain experience. But that's not your fault, because you have never trained your mind or you have never learned things, because society or the people around are conditioning us in the same way. So from now onwards, just watch yourself like a witness. Don't put any labels that, okay, I'm attached to certain thing. No, you are not. It's just how you choose to be. And the hatred, you know what? We think that we are not liking certain thing or the person, but still they are in our mind. still they are consuming our energy. So it is not good for us. So just having that, the feeling of neutrality or being balanced and seeing things from a bigger perspective. And the next one is Abhinivesha. What is that? It's the fear of death or clinging to this life. See, this body is mortal. That's the truth. That's the natural phenomenon of this body. But immortality is the natural phenomenon of our soul. And we are not this body. We are this soul. Or even beyond that. We don't know. The divinity resides within each one of us. We are not different from divine. So when we realize that we are beyond this body, there is no fear of death. And when you have no fear of death, can you imagine how life is going to be? And I'll be giving some solutions. How can you are going to feel that way and you are going to deeply realize this thing? First thing, can't you see around how everything is changing? Every single moment. Even we are changing. The environment, the society, the people, our own body, everything is changing. So, change is the only constant. Realize deeply about the impermanence of life. Know that everything is going to be changed. Even if you are sad or happy, how does that matter? Even if you have achieved something or even if you have not, it's not going to matter because everything is changing. So life is not something to be too much serious about or too much to hold on to. Just live every day like it's your last day. So the realizing deeply the impermanence of life. And the second one is that everything is heading towards the best. Nothing less than the best is going to happen to you. Because it's according to the laws of the nature, of the divine. It's going ahead with His plan. So you don't have to worry about anything. And so these were 5 afflictions which are the major causes of our misery. And often we don't realize it. We say that because of that person, because of this situation, I'm not happy. But we don't realize that these afflictions, these things which are binding us, is within us. Where we feel that Avidya, Asmita, Raag, Kleshas, Abhinivesha, it's within us. And it is causing all those sort of miseries. So who is going to solve? Who is going to work upon this? We are own self. We are going to work on that. So realize that you are not this body. You are beyond this body. Your nature is divinity. And we are here on this earth for a very short period. It's all like a dream. It's going to go. Even if you're watching my video right now, after some time, it's like a dream to you. Right? It's not there. So life is like a dream. So don't be too much serious about it. Just play your role, whosoever you are, and be happy because life is heading towards the best. So these were the 5 afflictions which causes us all sort of miseries in our life. The time has come to be aware and eliminate one by one. And the meditation, pranayama, asanas are going to help you a lot. If you have not already started practicing these, start practicing and you will be amazed to see how it's going to transform your life. With the self-reflection and with the self-practice, it's going to bring that kind of transformation. Life is too short to live like an animal or live with an ignorant nature. So start working on yourself, on your mind. And I will be explaining about this Avidya, Asmita, Raag, Dwesa, Abhinivesha in my further videos very deeply and how it is preventing us from growing. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any question, please feel free to reach out to me and comment what was your major learnings from the video. Thank you so much. Lots of love and blessings.